everybody. God damn, we need some energy for this. AJ, tell us what we got.
Nothing's going to jack you up without the jitters like Dubby. Check out all of their merchandise. They got the coolest shakers. They've got so many different flavors, and it literally will keep you going all night long. It is Dubby. When you go to their site, put in fans working, and we're going to give you 10% off on any order that you put in. And then you could be as jacked up as me and the man they call Dave. Dave, speaking of being jacked up, what do you got for us this week?
10%, baby. First things first. Let's get right out of the gate. Let's talk about... We'll get right into this because you did not get to watch this card, but I did, and
I chose not to watch this card.
Co-main event, Charles Olivera, very impressive. I was thinking he would win this. I remember thinking it was going to be competitive, and your argument was very convincing. I was like, shit, that's a good point. But man, it did not matter. Charles Olivera looked like on another level. Dariush was on the ground temporary with him. He didn't get submitted. He did all right, but it was a big difference on the feet and the striking that I have to say, even I didn't expect that big a difference.
Yeah, Oliveira just has bricks for hands, I think, at this point. You know, bummer for Dariush. He really deserved a title shot. It's tough break catching a fight. Who at this point, I would rank as the greatest lightweight of all time, Charles Olivera. So, bummer for him, but, you know, great for Charles. Dana was talking about how maybe you have to do him versus Makhachev again. I think that's going to be dependent on the Gaethje and Poirier fight. If we get a decisive victory from one of those guys, they might jump the queue to fight Makhachev. But at this point, I think that Oliveira is my greatest lightweight of all time. I'd rank him over Khabib just for the fact that he has so many finishes over so many huge names in that division. He's fought everyone, so I wouldn't be opposed to him getting a rematch against Makhachev.
Yeah, and I will say this too. They were talking about this on the Post Wrestling podcast. They do a UFC review there too, and they're from Canada. And the event was in Canada, and they were talking about how popular Charles Olivera was in Canada. And it was just funny for me because I'm like thinking like, this guy has now become a hardcore MMA fan. Because if you're a hardcore MMA fan, Charles Olivera is that guy. You